started going to church, at a very young age, but around, like the age of 5, I think we stopped going to church. Had some church hurt, never went back. I still consider myself to be a good person, and I consider myself to be more moral than other professing believers that I knew, so I thought I was fine. My family went off to Kemetic religion, African spirituality. They really, supported their ethnicity. Dad and my brothers wanted to go to the Million Man March in Washington, D.C. So I was like, okay, I don't know much about it, but hey, I'll go just to be with my family. The one thing I took from there was I got a sense that there was something bigger than me out there. I started questioning. I went to a friend of mine that I went to high school with, really close friend, and I always professed to be a believer, but we were still in the world together, still did sin together. I saw over the course of a couple months like a radical change in their life through their Facebook page. Who is this person? Like, I know you all your life. I've noticed something has happened to you, something has changed in your life. What happened? So I started asking them those same questions that I've had, for decades, So, if God is this, why is this? They would answer all my questions. And, even if they didn't know the answers, they pointed me to the right direction. They pointed me to scriptures. And I was like, okay, I can see where you're going. This makes sense. But then it's like, why should I even believe this? Why should I even believe this Bible is real? Like all these translations, all these different, everybody has their own interpretations of it. Why should I even believe what I'm reading here? They sent me to this sermon from Vodi Bakum, and I'll never forget the quote he said and why he believes the Bible. He said the Bible is a reliable collection of historical documents.
I choose to believe the Bible because it's a reliable collection of historical documents
written by eyewitnesses during the lifetime of other eyewitnesses.
They report to us supernatural events that took place in fulfillment of specific prophecies.
And claim that the Bible is divine rather than human in origin.
And claim that their writings are divine rather than human in origin.
October 19th, I was driving home from work and, just driving down 400, listening to a Paul Washer sermon. And like it just hit me. I just driving home, I just broke down crying, like realizing, this God is holy, God is perfect, God is sinless, and I'm not.
God is holy in his moral excellence. God is holy in his love. God is holy in absolutely everything he is, because in absolutely everything he is, there is no one holy like the Lord.
Reading through the scripture, it speaks of his love and sending his son to do what we couldn't do. He came to this earth and lived the life that we should have lived. And on that cross, he bore the wrath of God that we deserve on that cross. He bore it. He bore it for his people. I couldn't believe it. I was, in one breath I'm crying, another breath I'm rejoicing. I'm like, this is amazing. Like, why has no one ever told me about this? Like, I've lived 30 years of my life and no one has ever told me this. I've lived around so many believers and no one ever took the time to share this with me. But it's right here. Like, it's in the same book everybody's reading. Like, how do you not share this to everybody? Even my old friends now, they see me and it's like, you're no fun anymore. You don't do the things we do anymore. And I know they can't understand it, but it's like, I don't want to. I don't want to anymore. It's not that I'm boring. I just don't find those things fun anymore. They're not fun. Like, I want to read my Bible. I want to study theology. I want to worship God. I want to praise God. I want to glorify God. And that's what brings me the most joy. I don't hate you for, what you believe, but I still in a loving way want to show you a better way. Do what, took 30 years of my life for someone to do for me, I want to do for others. God uses something as simple as a Facebook page, to see a radical change in someone's life. God tells us to glorify Him in all that we do. And Facebook, those social media matters. Social media matters. What you post, it matters. Just seeing a changed life through a Facebook page led me to Christ. Led me to one of His children that shared the gospel with me. And now just wanting to be this messenger of reconciliation to everybody that I come across now.